Christy Hartman here. I just finished this gel print and absolutely fell in love with it. I've been trying to do some landscapes for a while with my gel plate, and this was the first attempt that I felt had actually turned out. Let's recreate something similar so you can see how I did this. So let's start out with our 5x7 gel plate. So I cut these stencils, which are this landscape that I used on this one. And I wanted it a little bit wider, so I cut it a little wider on this one. And then this was the one that I had done originally. I do have this one that I think will make a great print. This is anthraquinone blue. I'm going to use just some deli paper to pull that off. That's weird. I don't know why that's doing that. I have this one, which is another print that I did. I'd use the smaller one and just show you the difference in using them. And I'm going to be very careful to not get down into that lower section. I'm going to use this one because I don't like it. And some deli paper. Okay, pull that off. Grab my print. There. And that's what it's going to look like. Let's pull some prints. Yeah, that one didn't pull up very well. This one did not pull up as well, and I'll need to do a little touch up to it, but that's okay, I can do that later. Let's compare some of these. So here's the one that I did, which was my original. And I love the gold in the bottom of it, and I love how the gel printed stencil just kind of gives you a variation in color, almost like you would see in actual rocks. And then of course there's the sky. Now there's this one, which I just pulled off the plate, and I added some stenciling. And I'm going to demonstrate this because this isn't quite dark enough. I really, really love that skyline. I love the sky in this. And then I have this one, which I also added some stenciling to the bottom, which I'm going to demonstrate a little bit on. And then the skyline. I'm going to do a couple more things to this. We are going to use a stencil by PM Artist Studio, which is my current favorite stencil company to use. And we're going to use this Sea of Crescents Mask and Tidbit set of 2. There we go, just like this. And I actually started this because I wanted to see how it was going to work. And I'm going to add some more. And I'm just going to use a gold metallic paint. And this one happens to be a Deco Art, which I really like. It's best to start light and work dark. So I put a little bit of paint on my paintbrush. I'm going to remove some of it on this paper towel. And then using a swirling motion, I add in my gold paint. And I had one layer on here to start with. So now I'm adding my second layer. That looks better. That shows up better. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, that's better too. Alright, I can use this smaller one. Set it down right here like so. A light pink might be kind of pretty. I'm going to use this is a light pink. It's called Cactus Flower. And I'm just using a swirling motion on my paintbrush. And then I'm going to swirl it up to lighten it up into the skyline. All we're looking for is a transition from our ground to our sky. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love it. I'm using a paint color called Joyful Pink. It's another Deco Art color. It's actually really pretty. And I mixed it with a little bit of white. And I want this kind of lighter pink. That should be okay. Grab some of that paint onto my brush and remove some of that paint. I'm using that same swirling motion, and I'm going to blend it up and around so it kind of gets thinner as you go up. That's pretty. I think I'd like this a little lighter up here, so I'm going to add a little bit more white to my brush. Just put some white on there with the existing paint. Okay, I'm just going to blend it up just a bit more. think that looks fine.